everybody, welcome back. So in today's video, I'm going to be going over my paycheck routine for this paycheck. So if you missed my first paycheck routine video, I'm going to start doing this this year. This is my second time getting paid this year, so this is my second video about it. Some differences from how I used to get paid. I am now being paid bi-weekly, so every other week I get paid, and I used to be a monthly paychecker, or not paychecker. I used to be a monthly budgeter, and it's harder for me to do that now when I'm being paid every other week. So I wanted to switch things up, and I'm bringing y'all along, telling y'all real numbers and what happens when I get paid. So this is the game plan for this video. First, I'm going to show y'all my plan for my paycheck. I got paid a couple days ago, and a lot of my money is already gone. So that's sad, but I'm gonna tell y'all the plan for my paycheck, and then I'll also tell you the progress that I've made with paying off my credit card. Still a long way to go, but I have made some significant progress with it already. So I'm gonna share that with y'all later on in the video. So now let's get into Notion. Notion is how I've been budgeting this year. It's a free app, so completely free to use. They do have a paid version, but it's not really anything, there's no real need to get the paid version unless you're like a company or you have like a team of people who all need access to it. But if you're just an individual like me, it's perfectly fine just to have the free version. And they have a built-in template for budgeting, like a built-in spreadsheet. That's what I'm using. I got questions on one of my videos saying would I ever sell this template? Maybe if I modified it and really customized it, I would, but I didn't do that. I just did the built-in template. So I plan on making a video to show y'all exactly how I made it from scratch, if that's helpful. But as of right now, I don't plan on selling it because that doesn't seem right to me. It's really easy to do. I gotta show y'all. But once I do, y'all will see, I feel like it would be a ripoff if I sold it to people just because of it's really easy. It's just built in. Okay, so this is my second paycheck in January, my second and last paycheck in January. This will have to last me through January 20th through February 2nd. And my income, this paycheck is $3,164.51. So let's just add that, my paycheck. And I also tag things so that it's easier for me to organize. So I'm gonna do income. And then like I said, $3,164.51. And that hit my account on the 20th. Cool. So that's what I have to work with, as well as money from my last check. That is also income. So this is the money that was left over basically from my last check, which was $53. Cool. So down here, if you see the sum, so that means total, I have $3,217.51 to last me for 2 weeks. How will I ever manage? No, I'm just kidding. I'm very blessed. That's a great amount of money. But you'll see in just a second how quickly that money goes. So y'all know I have credit card debt, so I'm trying to aggressively pay that off. My goal is to be able to pay it off by April, the beginning of April. And when I started, I had $9,500 something. It's paid down. I've decreased that rather. But what I first want to do is take the money that I rolled over from last paycheck. I want to immediately use that to pay down the credit card debt, because any extra money, that's where that's going, is to pay down the credit card. So when I wake up, the morning of the 20th, I see what's left over in my bank account. Or rather, when I go to sleep the night of the 19th, I see what's left in my bank account. And I'm like, okay, that money can go to pay down my credit card. But that's just the money that's left over. And I also want to dedicate a certain amount of money from this paycheck to pay down my credit card, which is a lot, but $1,500. Whew. So I woke up on the 20th and gave Citi card, what's it called? The actual credit card, just Citibank, whatever. Whoever they are, I woke up and gave them $1,500. I hate being in debt. Like, I really do. Like, I hate as soon as I get paid, my money just has to go to other people. And I don't want to ever be in this situation again. Like, I don't want to be in consumer debt. So I'm really hoping this is the last time I ever get myself into consumer debt and just cash flow things, go without until I can afford to pay for things cash, because this is sad. Like, almost half of my check just went to paying down a credit card. Like, that's horrible. And as you can see, the way Notion works, I needed to put a minus. So now I'm down to $1,664.51. But wait, there's more. What next? A couple years ago, I got LASIK surgery on my eyes, and I'm still paying that down. That's a monthly payment of $140. I do think that after I'm done paying off the credit card, I'll just go ahead and pay off the LASIK as well. That is 0% interest until September of this year. But I may just go ahead and pay it off early after I'm done paying off the credit card. So those things happen. What's next? Ooh, some fun things. I bought some artwork. I found a really cool Black woman artist, and I really, really like her artwork, and I supported her, and I bought her artwork, and it's going to be in my room once it gets here. Don't worry, I do plan on making a part 2 of me decorating my bedroom. In my last video, I just did like the bed and that nightstand that like fell on my foot and almost broke my toe, and the dresser, but it's still, the room is not decorated yet. So once it's completely decorated, I'll make a part 2 to show y'all. But anyway, I'm gonna put that under lifestyle, and that was $115.20. I ended up just getting 2 pieces, but they're like bigger, and they're canvases. I think they're 16 by 20. So I had been planning. See, I used to just impulse buy and I want it now, so I'm going to swipe my credit card. But I didn't do that this time. I saw it and I made sure that I really, really wanted it. And I did. So I waited until I got paid. And the day I got paid, I paid my bills and stuff. And then I was like, let me do something nice for me. And I got the artwork. The cash flowed it. Okay. Next is technically a Christmas gift. Let me explain. So I bought a family member a Christmas gift. I got them some shoes, and Christmas came. They opened it. They liked the shoes, but they were too big. So I was going to exchange them. But it was like a weird process where I couldn't actually exchange them, but I could return them. So I returned them and then was just going to go back and buy them. But they had like increased the price of them, so I couldn't, it wasn't just like a fair exchange. Like, I had to pay additional money because the price went up. So when I returned it, they gave me like a gift card of the amount that I originally paid, but the price of the shoes went up, so then I had to pay more. So I ended up doing like $30, having to pay like an extra $30. It's okay though. I'm just saying I don't mind doing it because, you know, it was for a family member. But at the same time, I feel like as a store policy, that's a very like big workaround. So I was kind of annoyed just as a consumer. I felt like it shouldn't have been handled that way. But anyway. Next is household supplies. I just needed some stuff around the house. It's time to get like restock on like my toothpaste, mouthwash, stuff like that. So it wasn't a lot that I had to get. I'm gonna put that under essentials. And I budgeted $50 for that. And I did that as soon as I got paid. What's next? What is next? Okay, YouTube. So I do get paid from YouTube. It's not an incredibly large amount of money. It used to be like around $200. Actually, that goes with income. It used to be like $200 a month, but I stopped being consistent and I now make less money. So YouTube paid me $131.88. And that should hit my bank account. Actually, it's supposed to hit on the 21st, but the 21st is a weekend, so it probably won't actually hit until the 23rd, the Monday. What's next? Epidemic sound. If you notice, there is background music playing right now, and I get my music from Epidemic Sound. When you create content on the internet, you have to find like royalty-free music. So like I can't play Beyonce's music in the background because Beyonce owns her music, so I can't just use it without asking her. So there's websites where you can use royalty-free music and you can play it wherever, and it's fine. And I pay about $15 a month for that. That comes out on the 27th. Let's see. Oh, I forgot groceries. Groceries. That is an essential. I'm gonna do about $100 for that, and I actually bought that on the day I got paid, so that can move up to then. And then last but not least, falling on my calendar is rent. And that is also an essential. So that's $982.57. And that'll be due on the 1st. Now, that is not my whole rent. I wish. I remember the days where that was my entire rent. My first apartment that I ever had, where I lived by myself, our base rent was like $900. And I remember thinking, oh, that's so high. And now I would love to have an apartment that was $900. Actually, well, I would love that price. Nowadays, that would not be a nice apartment that's only $900. So I'm grateful for the apartment that I have. I reminisce on the days when the cost of living was lower. And by the days, it's not like it was 2 decades ago. This was like 5-6 years ago. But things have changed. But yeah, that's not my entire rent. If you saw my last video, I paid for half of my rent with that check. So I basically pay half of my rent with each check. And so my last paycheck, I put like $900 towards going to my rent. And I just put that in a savings account. And so on this check, you see I'm saving $986. So on the 1st, I'll have that money, and then I'll also take that other $900 that I saved from my last check. I'll put that back in my checking account, and so my rent is on auto pay, and they'll just take it out of my bank account. It's a lot of money, and it makes me sad. But that's what I'm dealing with. Okay. So now if we look down at the sum, we'll see that I now have $363.62 to last me 2 weeks until I get paid again. And this money will be all of my just day-to-day type spending. So gas, if I eat out, if I want to shop, just like living fun money, as well as like stuff for gas, gas for my car. But that is how much I had left over on the 20th, 2 days ago. That was a long time ago. The weekend has already happened. So I can let y'all know that I'm currently down to $165.80. So now that is how much I have left to last me 12 days. What did I do in the last 2 days to literally spend like $200? I went to the movies yesterday. That wasn't $200. What did I do? Hold on. Let's go back in my history. I went to 2 different specialty grocery stores for some stuff. I have a friend who is selling something on Amazon, so I bought that on Amazon to support her. I got sushi Friday night. I went to a wine cellar and got some stuff for home. I got breakfast yesterday. I put gas in my car. I went and had brunch today. And then after brunch, I went and got, if you can see that in the background, I went and got boba tea. I love me some boba tea. No regrets on that. So yeah, I'm down to $165 to last me another 12 days. And that's not a lot of money, but I actually think that's fine. Like, I think that I can make that work for 2 weeks. I try really hard to not spend money during the week. I like to cook during the week, and most of the times, like, I honestly don't leave my house Monday through Thursday, and the only time I leave my house is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, really. And then on Monday, because I go and meet up with my friend for our like weekly pole dancing class. But yeah, so I don't really spend money except for on the weekends, and I can't imagine that I would go through $165 in one weekend. Well, actually, I could, but I can't because that's all the money that I have, and it has to last me until the 2nd, which is a Thursday. Wow, Thursday. No, wait, looking at the wrong month. Oh yeah, okay, it is a Thursday. So I will be living small for the next almost 2 weeks. So that's what I'm going to be doing with my paycheck. But then I also wanted to show y'all the progress that I've been making on my credit card. So on January 1st, I owed $9,583.64. I had to make a minimum payment of $102, and I had to pay $14 in interest. And since then, I have made 4 different payments to bring my card down. That first payment was $757.63, and that brought my balance down to $8,862.01. Then I had to make 2 other payments. Those payments didn't really affect my balance because remember I told y'all I was going on a trip for MLK weekend, that I had to pay for the hotel, and I put the hotel on a credit card. And so these 2 payments of $140 and $164, that was just the payment for the credit card. So part of that was what my friend spent, and then the other part was what I spent on the hotel. So I included that just because I did make those payments, but it kind of just canceled out the charge for the hotel, so my balance stayed the same. And then on the 20th of this month, I paid $1,553, which brought my balance down to $6,983.50. So I have made a considerable amount of progress in 20 days. Let me do that math right quick. Hold on. Not like I'm gonna do the math. Oh, let me put it in the calculator right quick. I paid $2,600.14 in 20 days, which is like incredible. Remember when I said that in order to meet my goal, I basically have to pay like $3,000 a month? I'm only $400 away from meeting that goal for this month. So it's like, where can I find an extra $400? I haven't sold anything yet. There are some things that I want to sell, and I haven't done that yet. So maybe if I sell some things, I can meet that goal for this month. Oh my gosh. I gotta do it now. Okay, I'll let y'all know if I make it, but I really hope that I can, because that's some serious progress. Like almost $3,000 in a month. God is good, y'all. God is good. Okay. So that is my update for y'all, my update on how I'm doing paying down the credit card, and then also an update for this paycheck's budget. I hope y'all like these videos. Please let me know down below if you're enjoying it, if this is motivating you, inspiring you in some type of way. I would love to know. If you think anyone else would like this, please share it with someone that you know. Leave a thumbs up if you like the video, and I'll see you next time.